all around the world.
All around the world.
We appreciate you followers all around the world. We're streaming on Instagram and on YouTube, and we're doing a special. Oh, good morning, Barry. Thanks for joining in on Instagram. We are doing a special Gotti Eyewear trunk show, special eyewear event today here at Hicks Brunson Eyewear, where we are recording and broadcasting from Hicks Brunson Eyewear in the heart of Midtown Tulsa in Utica Square Shopping Center.
Yes.
Why are we doing that? What do we got going on today, Becky Jo?
So today, Daniel, we have our lovely Rep Christy here with us today, and we are going to dig deep and dive into Gotti. We're going to look at their rimless, their semi-rimless, their beautiful polished acetates, their 3D printed polyamide nylons, and their beautiful titanium pieces. They also have some great combination stuff. We're gonna show you a bunch of stuff, but if you are here local to Tulsa, we would love for you just to stop by, come in, see everything, try some frames on, even if you're not ready to buy right now. Knowing what you want when the time comes is half the battle.
Yeah, we've got the full collection here in store. We're going to give you a sneak preview on this live stream. But if you can come by and see us, you can see all these new pieces. Thank you. Thank you so much on YouTube for watching on YouTube and Instagram. We're going to share with you a sneak preview. We've got the special event going on today. Christy's in town. And let's dive into it. This doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't happen
Special
very often.
Gotti Eyewear event. So, and in honor of the occasion, I'm wearing one of my favorite. This is the first Gotti piece I ever got for myself, and it's one of their beautiful pieces that is rimless with the nylon rim and perspective, right? I always do this every time. Perspective and dimension. They've got these two collections, and I mix them up. This is the perspective Gotti rimless piece, and this is maybe one of the coolest rimless pieces I've ever seen. The shape is awesome, really angular, really like Aviator reimagined, maybe. I mean, this is just like a really edgy, you know, somewhat minimal but somewhat bold with the thick. I think this is what they call space rim, and this has their photochromic, comes with a photochromic lens, matter of fact. So it auto changes to gray and bright sunlight. It's got a flash blue mirror, and it's super comfy, and there's a lot more like this. So let's keep going.
So this is actually one of my personal collection pieces. This is the Rhea. I absolutely love this frame. I wanted something super light, super neutral, and this fits all of the bills. And because of my prescription, I could do 167 and make the lens a little bit lighter and a little bit just better. And this you forget that you are wearing. So this is a 3D printed polyamide nylon. Absolutely love this. It has a grip that goes around the back of the head, so there's nothing to go over the ears. It just slides on, and it is super, super, super comfortable. But we're going to be talking about all kinds of things. Daniel, what did you find?
Well, here's another piece. This is one of the new temple designs in the Perspective collection. It's sort of got this curve to it. It's a little bit of a sexy temple, I might say. Like, it's not just like, let's compare back to like the original one I was wearing that I said was mine. Straight back temple here, new curvy slim temple. Christy, this is Christy.
Hi.
Move over here just a little bit further so we can see you on both streams. There we go. Yeah, this is our rep Christy with Gotti. She's here with the full collection today. So these new rimless pieces are really nice, and this is a new shape.
Yes.
I haven't seen this shape before, and I think it has a light tint.
It does.
Right? So we do a lot, our followers know, we do a lot of light tinted indoor custom fashion tints on the channel here at the store.
Yes.
And it's very flattering, like a light brown gradient.
It's a 15% gradient tint.
15%. So, you know, and our followers know like 15%, that's just a dip, a wash, like you barely see it. Like you can probably barely see it here. So, yeah.
Nice.
I got one more shape in it. All right. So this is that same new thin temple design. What do these weigh? Do we know? I bet these weigh like less than 8 grams.
Like a feather.
Yeah, these are like a feather. They're so light and comfy, but I like the modern.
That's a good look on you, Daniel.
Isn't this good?
With that little teeny bit of fade of that color in there.
Yeah.
That just looks really good.
Yeah, it's a nice, like, little bit of it's larger than it looks. It's hard to tell because it's a rimless, but it's a nice big square shape.
Yeah, and we can do lots of really fun, edgy things with this collection because they weigh nothing.
Yep.
What's great is that you can get this bolder, thicker edge going on it, but it's still
louder.
But it still weighs absolutely nothing.
It weighs absolutely nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, and we've got more. What do you have, Becky Jo?
So I found this morning when I was looking through the bags. This is Malou
Yep.
Melu, oh, see, I got it right. Who knew? This is one of their beautiful polished acetates. So this is made in made in Austria. But one thing that Gotti, they put so much effort into the high polish, high finish on their acetates that they will laser engrave on the inside. I doubt you'll be able to see it. You might be able to. They will laser engrave on the inside of the temple tip who polished this. So this is a beautiful deep brown. They have it in this lovely crystal pink. There's like 6 colors, I think, maybe 7 colors.
6.
6. Okay, I was right the first time, but I have to tell you, I tripped and fell into this guy right here, and this is absolutely stunning. I think this is going to end up in my frame repertoire before too long because this is a stunning piece. It fits the bridge super comfortably, and one of the things, the way that they fit this paddle, it's almost a paddle, not quite, but it just fits so comfortably behind the ear that it's just seamless.
Okay.
Oh, Daniel, what are you wearing?
All
That's
right,
cool.
so this is from Dimension Collection, and this is a model called Cantu, C-A-N-T-U. And maybe they named it, we have a good client in Austin, Texas, by the same last name. Maybe they named it for her if she's watching. Shout out to Vanessa. This is a really good, clear, clean, rectangular shape. And what I like that they did was they did, well, these are available in like 14 colors or something along those lines. So, you know, here's what it looks like as a clear optical. I love this mocha color. And you could do this in so many different ways, but what I like that they've been doing is they've been showing some mid-tint, like this is almost more of a 50-ish%, almost an indoor-outdoor tint. So they've been starting to show a lot of these in fun, light indoor tint, indoor-outdoor tint colors. Oh, Vanessa's watching on YouTube. Good morning, Vanessa. And I like this one. I normally don't like this frame color on me. It might be a little bit washed out. Like I might be a little bit better off if I were to do something with just a little bit more color, but I dig the indoor tint. Yeah, there, I think that's a little bit better. What do you guys think? This or the light? What is this color called?
Sand.
This sand, yeah, so this is sand. I think sand is a little bit light on my coloring. If I was gonna go this route, I would go the mocha. I just like something with a little more contrast on my skin. I think it's a little more flattering. Good morning, Optical Gallery. All the way from the UK, Optical Gallery, we're looking at Gotti, Switzerland this morning because we have a special eyewear event happening today in Tulsa, Friday, July 18th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. All right, what else do we have, Becky Jo?
So I am a sucker for a good thin titanium. This is Andara, and Andara comes in a bunch of different colors, probably 6. That's probably the theme. 6. Yes, I got it right. Okay, so this is a really pretty soft gold, and this has a super thin acetate sleeve over that end of that titanium temple. Super comfortable, but it also comes in this beautiful moss green. And these are so thin. They've got some coining work all the way around that rim wire, and it's just a very subtle, soft look. So if you want a metal and you want something that has just a little bit of flair and fun to it, they have got so many different shapes and colors. This is like a chocolate brown, and they just fit super, super comfortable on the bridge. You don't even feel that you're wearing them because they are so thin and lightweight.
Did you look at this collection yet, Becky Jo?
I have not, but I will switch out and go right into that.
This is like very, like almost 60s, 70s a little bit to me.
A little bit, especially.
Yeah, very vintage.
This is Helen. And this is in a green gold fade. So it's like an olive green at the top, it fades into this beautiful gold, and then it darkens again at the bottom. This is one of those shapes that if you want something a little bit bigger, this could totally do that for you. It also comes in this beautiful berry. This is stunning on. This is just that pop of color without it being like super in your face. This is just very well done. They also have another shape.
Well, and look at the core wire.
Oh, the core wire in this
inlay
too.
In the acetate, you can see the
you see
cube
all
pattern, the square
of
pattern.
the beautiful detail work in that core wire. And this one is Hanny. The light and the reflection and writing on silver. I'm telling you what, that strains everyone's eyes. So this guy is a little teeny bit bigger, which there's so many people that come in and says, I need a big frame, I want a big frame. But this gets you that big frame, and it is super, super light. So this is probably a champagne crystal. They also have it in some really good like double laminate colors. So you see that bold, vivid black on the front with this nice kind of smoked acetate on the back. And this is just gonna give you that presence that you're wanting in a good oversized acetate. What'd you find, Daniel?
All right, I see Tamid from New York is watching on Instagram. Good morning, sir. Thank you all for joining us. This is, we're gonna take it up a notch. This is the Gotti Precious Objects collection. And this was definitely inspired by vintage pieces, I think from the 1930s, because I had an opportunity to make lenses for a 1930s vintage American optical frame several months back. And very thin temple in that style with this little eyelet, little loop on the very end is what it looked like. And it looked very similar to that. These are feather light, guys. I think these are perhaps lighter than the frames in the Perspective collection. Like, this is one of those frames that I could definitely see myself forgetting that I'm wearing the glasses. They're so light. So this model, what's the square model called? Is it Damien or is that the Aviator?
So there's the P.
Dickens and Damien and
Damien
yeah.
style shape in the Dickens.
Yeah, and so this is more or less, let's just say this is a navigator shape. So this is like my jam. I love the navigator style shape myself. These also, if you notice, they have a very subtle tint, probably around the order, oh, Dickens, yes. Well, Tamid would know because he has the Dickens already that we made for him with custom lenses with a flash silver mirror. And yeah,
Up a notch.
yeah, it's absolutely stepping up a notch. The finishes are made with, they're titanium,
It's
18 karat gold plating.
Yeah, the silver is a palladium.
Yeah, silver's a palladium plating. Then you have rose gold platinum.
Yellow gold.
Yellow gold plating, yep. So we have the yellow gold here, and these are just like classic, timeless, beautiful pieces. And again, you know, this is the navigator shape, my favorite shape. They make a fantastic aviator shape. And it's one of them.
The right proportions.
It's the right proportions. It's not too, it's like, if it's very friendly, it's flattering. I think it looks good on women. Like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, most assuredly.
there's some aviators that are just too teardroppy, droopy, and they're not as flattering on the shape. Like, this is more uplifting. And it's just, they did it really well. So,
And then titanium nose pads.
oh yes, yeah.
Titanium nose pads.
Everything's titanium, even the nose pads. So, just.
And they have torque screws.
Yes,
Yes.
and they have torque screws, so they have all the best components. Let's look real quick at the other two shapes.
So this is the Aviator, and
Yes.
so even on petite faces, this guy works really well.
What else do we have? The hexagonal shape. So this to me is like, you know, also very reminiscent of the vintage looks. You've got this like very angular, is it I think it's hexagonal. I think it's a six-sided shape. So if you want something that's just very vintage looking, this is a beautiful piece. And then they did a round piece as well. This one right here, this is the rose gold color. All four shapes, the round, the hexagonal, the aviator, and the navigator, all four are available in the rose gold, the yellow gold, and the
Palladium.
palladium. All beautiful. Gotti Precious Objects. The packaging is beautiful too.
Oh yes, the
The
packaging
case,
is amazing.
it's like a vinyl leather case, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful stuff.
You get a special card with the authentication.
Yep.
card.
all-
Yeah, you
all
get
of the-
authentication, limited edition, all of the details of the fine craftsmanship. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Check out Gotti. That is Precious Objects from Gotti. All right.
So I have two combination frames. So this is a polyamide brow right here and a beautiful titanium frame. So we have Garbo and we have Gomez. So Gomez is a little teeny bit smaller. Maybe I can do this. Let's try. There we go. Still very, very flattering. If you like that brow line look, this is a great way to get it and still keep it super, super lightweight. This 3D printed polyamide has like no weight to it at all. So you can get those beautiful pops of color and a little bit more boldness and still keep it nice and light.
So Tamid says, thanks for the Palladium Dickens that we just sent him. He loves it. It's the pair with the most shine in his collection. Yeah, I mean, that's saying something because he has quite the collection. So yeah, it is beautiful in that Palladium color. If you want to, yes, we do adore Gotti. Yeah, you are welcome for the review. Let's kick up the boldness factor a little bit. So I'm gonna jump back into Dimension. This is a new piece called Miles, and it's a really thick silhouette. Look at this, guys. This is so good. This is totally a piece that I would wear. In fact, I think I might have to consider this one. I might have to seriously consider this one. So Miles, nice, thick, angular, chunky, but again, because this is from the Dimension collection, it's made of nylon. It's made of a material that is very lightweight. Ruby transitions for the win all day long. Absolutely, yes. So it's hard to imagine like that this frame would be this light. Look how thick this thing is.
It is.
And it almost feels as light as those super thin Precious Objects pieces. I bet if we were to weigh them both, it doesn't come in that different. So you could do all kinds of fun things with this. And we have, like, for example, if you want to dial down the boldness just a little bit, you could do the mocha color, or it really looks good as a sunglass in this denim color. So beautiful looking sunglass. This is Miles.
I've got another combination for you. I think women could totally wear this. It is small enough, and it is called Cillian. Okay, so you've got this beautiful gold temple here, gold bridge, and this beautiful polyamide all the way around the rim. And then its larger kind of big brother is Kaba. And Christy was sharing with us, the coach for the Switzerland soccer team wears this, and when they do the matches, they kind of hand out paper versions of it so you can be like the coach. So this is definitely going to be for the guys because it is a little bit bigger. Women could wear this oversized if they wanted to. I would throw some tint in there just so that it kind of makes the frame look a little bit smaller, but they are super lightweight and very comfortable.
Yeah, Tamid on Instagram says, what was the nylon pair called again? I think you're talking about the Miles. It's spelled M-Y-L-E-S. This is the Miles. All right. What else do we have? Here's one from the Dimension collection that I really like. That's a Navigator sunglass. So again, beautiful, lightweight. I didn't mention earlier when I talked about these how durable they are too. Most of these chassis in this rimless piece collection are stainless steel, and they're held together. It's hard to see here. Let me grab one of the opticals. Instead of being held together the traditional way that rimless are held together with screws and nuts, these have a nylon connector piece that these pins are plunged into that are part of the metal prongs of the frame. And so very securely fashioned together, very little that can loosen or come apart, and very durable. You can see how flexible they are here. So this is one of their Navigator shaped sunglasses, and boy, I think this one would make a really cool, like, clear to transitions pair as well. So
I also found another combination. So this is a super thin rimmed polyamide paired with this really cool drop temple. So this is Finia, and Finia is a little bit oversized, but then you also have Franca, and Franca is a little bit more geometric. So that temple height is dropped down here so that it swoops up and it helps balance the weight on the front of the frame. Wait, what am I talking about? There is no weight to this frame at all. It is super lightweight, and because it is the polyamide front, you can kind of pick your colors. And if you're willing to wait, you can probably have them made in just about anything that you want of the 15 colors that the frames are offered in. Because remember, just because we may not have every frame done in every single color that they offer it, we can do special orders. So if you see something that you absolutely love and go, I need that, what color do you want it in? We can make that happen for you.
all right, so we're going to talk about some more pieces from the Dimension collection. This is Rios. Big, oversized, kind of Navigator shape, kind of square, big, thick bridge here. What size is this thing? This is Rios, R-I-O-S. It is a 58i 12 bridge. This is in the slate color. And look how cool this looks. This is, you know what, I'm surprised. I think I can actually pull this off. I don't think I have a frame that's this large in my collection. And maybe it's because the bridge is so narrow. 58i is pretty big, but those lenses are, it's a 12 millimeter bridge, so they're a little bit closer together. So I think that's why maybe it is working. And then this is, again, as I mentioned, a little more rectangular, navigator-ish. That's the Rios, R-I-O-S. This is Rask, R-A-S-K, and the ash color, almost the same size, 5912, but much more of a true teardrop aviator type shape. So there you have it. And you know, these, I think you could do this so many different creative ways. I think a little bit of a light tint in either one of these. I could see like a light blue gray gradient color tint in this. Maybe on a Photo Fusion X Blue or on a Transition Sapphire would actually look really cool. This one, maybe throw in a ruby with a flash gold mirror. A lot of cool things you could do here.
I have one from the Perspective collection. So this is an amazing sun. They have 6 colors that are proprietary to their brand that they do for their own non-prescription suns. This happens to be one of them. I absolutely love looking through this color. It's super soft. And it is a very cool color to look through. It is a gradient, but it is just one of those colors that you put it on and it's super soothing. Another part of the collection that we're going to talk about really quick is the Bionics, and that would be these guys right here. They are 3D printed, but these, they get the colors from the seeds of the castor bean oil plant. So these are more like plant friendly, world friendly, because of the fact that they are sourcing that material from a plant. There are only 6 colors available that you can do with the Bionic colors because of that. But they've got some just really great, well-wearable shapes. And one thing about this particular hinge design, it can come out. It's designed like a hip bone joint, so it locks in place, it slides in there, and it turns, and then it's not gonna come out. But these are super light, just like the regular 3D printed polyamides. It's just some new design work that they're doing, and the fact that they have been able to source these colors straight from good old Mother Nature is amazing.
I like the joint, like, so it's like a ball and socket joint, right? Yes. Like, it's like a ball and like that's my favorite joint. Like, that's just so like awesome. Like, it's a great joint. It just goes in all directions.
Once
so
it locks in, it can't slip out.
yeah, once it locks in, it can't slip out. So what a fantastic comments on YouTube. Well, yeah, Salonicus on Instagram says there's people commenting on YouTube. I do see the comments when they pop up. Try it again and see if I see it. Apologies if we're missing those. So this is what is the name of this one?
Bruce?
Bruce, all right, yeah, Bruce. And I think this is the ash color.
That one is
like
the ash.
Ash, yeah.
There's
So
ash, mocha.
yeah, got a little bit of a keyhole bridge right here. So. And I think we need to talk about, I don't think we got these yet, Becky Joe. So, Silday, and we have featured Silday before on our channel. This to me is a great 1960s round. This is black with, the temples have a clear acetate window with a beautiful gold core wire. You can see oh, there we go. While I know you comment on YouTube. While I know you offer diverse color choices for your glasses, could you produce a video providing recommendations on which colors best complement specific frames? Absolutely. We'll throw that on the idea board. Thanks for the comment on YouTube. So 1960s piece, inspired piece. I like that core wire. You see a lot of this in the Gotti collection with these cubes, these squares on that core wire. And then this is another shape in that same collection that is called Seya, S-E-Y-A. Good morning, just sent an email. Okay, we will check your email, DJ. Thanks for sending the email. We will get back to you on that. This to me is very, I'd say a little bit 1980s.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's kind of big, like a lot of vertical depth here. Has a really nice dip at the bridge, makes it kind of unique. So, and we've got some really awesome colors in these too. So,
also, any of our acetate, you can add adjustable nose
yes,
pads.
you can custom order any of the acetate pieces with adjustable nose pads if you have a more petite bridge, which that's a very beneficial feature to have. So same piece here, very, this to me is very 80s.
Yes.
Like
That
this
powder
crystal.
blue, that
Yeah.
cornflower blue is definitely screaming some 80s vibes.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of my cousins, you know, the jelly shoes.
Oh yeah.
I think I saw some jelly shoes from the 80s that were maybe in the same color. So then there's this color. So this is a nice brown. BSB is the color code. It's a good brown, easy to wear. Could wear it with anything. So totally cool vibe here from this piece. Seya, S-E-Y-A.
So I have two fantastic oversized suns to share with you. So you know what ends up happening is you get a sun and you love it, but it is difficult to kind of stow that away when you are not wearing it. So let me show you what Gotti has done. This has a spin temple so that you can get that really thin profile to be able to wear it. So this is, the first one I had on was Adkin. This is Archer. If you really want that super oversized look, totally can do it with this guy. I honestly think this is a little bit more flattering on my face shape as opposed to kind of the sad puppy face. But if you want that oversized in a 3D printed polyamide that is super light with these amazing spin and stow temples to get it into a smaller case, these guys are definitely the ones. What did you find, Daniel?
We're going to talk about one more as
One
we wrap
more?
it up and
Okay.
get ready for the show. This is a piece that is in my own personal collection. And it is called Ality, and it's a really good aviator. The colors are phenomenal. It's a blue, kind of a blue copper double gradient on the frame. I love how they did that on the titanium. They're super light and comfy. And then this is the Acero, A-C-E-R-O. So this would be the Navigator shape version. And if you need a wider eye size, it's a 55-18. It's really good for a little bit of a wider size fit. And there are multiple good colors in it, including this more silver to copper gradient. But when it came to choosing one for myself, I ended up going with the Ality because I just love a good aviator like this, especially with that blue in it. So I think that is going to do it for our show today, guys. We had a lot of people joining in today. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here today, Christy. We're going to have fun with Gotti as we always do. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Share it with your friends. We appreciate all your support from all around the world, and we will see you all in the next video.